I wanted to talk about a film I came across when I was just cruising through the free channels on my Fire Stick from Amazon. This was on a app called Plex, which is normally used for media sharing, but it's also got a number of free films and TV shows on there. This film is Class of 1984. It's from the same director as Commando, but it came before that. This is a film that follows a teacher who goes to a school in a bad part of town. He moves there with his wife, and punks have overrun the school. A particular gang of punks is not paying attention, dealing drugs, bullying people to a very high level, let's say. And it's a real sort of a fear of the teenagers culture movie, but it's like an exploitation film essentially. He clashes with the gang leader, tries to do the right thing all the time, buddies up with the biology teacher played by Roddy McDowall, and Roddy McDowall says, look mate, you ain't going to get nowhere with these kids, just treat the ones you can, forget about them. But he won't let it go, and he ends up escalating things. And I thought, okay, it's going to be pretty run-of-the-mill, teacher versus bad kids movie, but it was not. This is something that takes everything up a level. There are scenes in it that make you think, shit, this is quite extreme. I'm surprised this wasn't on sort of a video nasty list anywhere, or it wasn't edited down. Roddy McDowall has a nervous breakdown at one point and ends up going on a mini rampage, let's say, or trying to anyway. And I'm very surprised that after what he does, he doesn't get locked up, at least for a short period of time. But I suppose that goes to show the sort of social issues that are going on in that town, at least with the policing system. And there is something that happens towards the end with the chap's wife that I was surprised happened. I didn't think it was that level of film, let's say. And it's great. I really enjoyed it. Maybe a bit too long, maybe 10-15 minutes too long. It could have had something taken out just to tighten it up slightly. But it is a great exploitation film. Everything in it is really upper level and very strong. So if you've not got the stomach for this kind of thing, you shouldn't watch it. It's not gory, it's just, intense, let's say. It's a great film. Its sequels in Class of 1999 and Class of 1992 I was more familiar with. They are about cyborg teachers that go to bad schools to try and put the kids in line. They're both fun sequels. I prefer the first sequel to the second one a bit, but there's reasons for that I talk about separately elsewhere if I do. But this is certainly worth checking out. It's available for free, say on your Amazon Fire Stick, on the Plex channel at the moment. I'd say have a look if you're into that kind of stuff and you want to see some old exploitation films from the 80s and just see how they handled this sort of punk culture and the fear they had of it. Really worth giving a shot. Thanks for watching. Hope this gives you a good movie to watch, and feel free to like and subscribe.